What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be doing a spoiler upgrade on the 2017 convertible. Let's do it. Alright, so in order to remove your stock spoiler, you're gonna have to remove this trunk cover here. You're gonna do that by removing these to get to the spoiler bolts here and here. You can see that I already removed this one. You have to remove the bump stops and about 10 of these plastic rivets that hold the cover on. And then behind here is 2 more spoiler bolts. We'll see in just a second. In order to get these plastic rivets off, you need a tool similar to this, which we'll get underneath here and pull it out. It's that simple. Take the bump stops off, just screw them off, and also pull that off to expose the bolt hole. As for this right here, these wires come off. There's a slot for them, this side and this side. Now this piece right here, you just have to kind of move the cover around it to be able to get it off. And you'll see the other 2 bolt holes for the spoiler. These nuts here are 10 millimeter. 1, 2, 3, and 4 to remove those. Once you get the nut all the way loose, be careful that it doesn't drop down into the actual trunk. So in order to do that, you can either put something sticky on the inside of your socket so it doesn't fall out, or you can use a magnet once you get it all the way loose. In my case, I'm just going to go ahead and use the magnet to remove it. Booyah. Now once everything is removed, all 4 nuts, you're going to realize that the spoiler still isn't coming off. So what you need to do is close the trunk lid and get you some fishing wire to cut the double-sided tape that's underneath of the spoiler. So we'll get to that now. So what I did was I put my fishing line in this corner here and started and just went back and forth with it until I got to the first bolt hole, which is right there. So obviously once you hit that bolt, it's gonna stop. So then what you want to do is just come over to the other side and do this side and then get it loose. And then once you get it loose, you can get in between here and fish your fishing wire through and then cut the middle all the way to the middle bolts. So once you get from the corner up to the first bolt loose, you can pry up on it. I suggest a plastic prier. And once you do it, you can lift up on it and get you a purchase point enough to get your fishing line on the right side of the bolt. That way you can work from that bolt to the middle bolts. Now what I did with my priers is just, since they're not plastic, I just wrapped them in tape. And when you get done, this is what you're left with. A big mess. When you're working that fishing line underneath of here, just go really slow and don't be too aggressive with it or it'll keep breaking on you. So just let it do its work as you go back and forth. Just let it do its cutting, and you'll have no problems. The line only broke on me one time. And also make sure you wear gloves, because the fishing line will tear your hands up. A spoiler upgrade on the S550 is a must do in my opinion, as the back end of them look like they're chopped off, and I'm not really sure why Ford even bothered to put that little factory spoiler on it. It really doesn't do anything. There are many spoilers to choose from for the S550s. I chose the track pack wing for a convertible. The convertible is different from the coupe, obviously, so make sure you select one that's for a convertible if that's what you're buying for. Not all of them will fit a convertible is what I found. I hope this was informative for you and y'all have learned how to take a spoiler off of a 2017 Mustang. We'll see you next time on Racing Jason TV.
Something you don't, that's me coming for you. You want war, we got war, we just wanna warn you. I know something you don't, that's me coming for you. You want war, we got war, we just wanna warn you. War for war, bodies that hit the ground. You ready for us, cause it's about to go down. Push them to the left, push them to the right, load the choppers up, hit them on sight, never turning back, I'd have been in hell and back. Me running out of guns, no, never heard of that. I ain't never ran from a gunfight, this is you and me, mano y mano, you're damn right. Don't act like you don't know what I came for.